Greetings, dear friends. So, we are now in Leviticus chapter 13, and this chapter gives instructions to priests for diagnosing leprosy. Of all the Levitical laws, this law of cleansing leprosy is given more importance. Moses gives an elaborate and detailed instruction. Why? Because leprosy those days was the dreaded and the most dangerous disease for which there was no cure. And today we can make an analogy between leprosy and lethargy. Lethargy, in other words, is carelessness, indifference, and all kinds of sins of omission. Like leprosy, lethargy seems harmless, but it pollutes the mind, numbs the conscience, and kills the soul. Leprosy robs its victim of all the sensations in the body, and lethargy, or in other words, carelessness, robs people of the emotions in the heart. People become insensitive to pain. Moses gave such detailed instructions to detect leprosy so that people with leprosy will not get into the society and contaminate it. How much more care should be given today to cleanse us of a careless indifference to suffering, of intentional insensitivity to pain and poverty. Remember Samson? He had a high calling in his life. God called him to deliver people from slavery, from bondage, from pain. But he delighted in leading a life of indulgence and indifference. His sins of commission as well as his sins of omission finally cost him his life. Sin, like leprosy, the sin of carelessness or indifference, insensitivity, like leprosy, is dreadful. There is no cure, no human cure for lethargy. Those days, there was no cure for leprosy, but Jesus could heal the lepers. Matthew chapter 8, the first 5 verses, we read about a man with leprosy. He came to Jesus, knelt before him, and he said, Jesus, if you are willing, cleanse me, heal me. And Jesus said, I am willing, be healed. And today, if our conscience tells us that we are lethargic, it is worse than leprosy, and the cure is with Jesus. Let us earnestly ask Jesus to cleanse us of our lethargy, cleanse us of our indifference to suffering, insensitivity to poverty. And Jesus, He will send His Holy Spirit and He will enable us to snap out of our lethargy and enable us to work towards our calling, the calling to be a blessing. God bless you.